NFL fans, welcome back to another lunch break episode of the J All Day Show. We're talking survivor pool picks for week 10. Guys, just bear with me a little bit. I'm kind of dealing with a cold, so if I sound a little nasally and I'm slurring my words, it's because I got a little bit of a fever, but I'm here for you guys to provide some value for week 10. There's a lot of games I like. I like the Eagles. I like the Vikings. There's some really good spots in week 10. But my absolute favorite is the Atlanta Falcons. If you haven't used them yet, over the New Orleans Saints, right? Okay. They played earlier this year, and the Falcons won on a last-second field goal to seal up the W. But let's take a look at these rosters real quick, right? Chris Olave, 8 for 87. Rashid Shaheed, 8 for 83. 16 catches, guys. Over 170 yards. But neither of them are playing in this game. Olave with the concussion, and Shaheed had the meniscus tear, so he's done for the year. So this offense is running on fumes. And this was the best Saints team that they're going to have on the field this year. But their whole offense has pretty much changed. Derek Carr is coming back off an injury. No Olave, no Rashid Shaheed. And it's a tale of two different teams. A last-place team that's lost 7 games in a row. Unbelievable, right? Olave seeing that's the specialist about his concussions. I don't see him coming back anytime soon, and I expect the Saints to be drafting in the top 10 this spring. On the opposite side, the Falcons have won 5 out of 6. Only one loss to the Seahawks, right? If we take a look at the Falcons' wins this year, guys, look at all these road wins, straight up. 3-0 on the road this year. They play very, very well on the road. They're playing a Saints team that is completely diminished of their offense, right? And if we just take a look, I mean, they got a rookie for the Saints starting at left tackle. The wide receivers, Valdez, Scantling, Wilson Jr., and Tipton. Yikes. I need an adult. And then the defense, I mean, the cornerbacks are so bad. Their defense is just in shambles. The D-line has been awful. The linebackers haven't been good either. Tyrann Mathieu is a shell of himself at a 57.9 grade. It's just bad all over. The offensive line has been okay, but it's just not going to be enough, man. Like, these receivers aren't going to get open. They're not going to get separation. We look at the Falcons, on the other hand. They're getting really good cornerback play. The front seven has been pretty good. Matthew Judon has been a little bit of a disappointment this year, but the offensive line minus the center position has been pretty solid, and Mooney and London and Pitts and Bijan Robinson, the offense is just so good, guys. I just don't see any real situation on how the Saints win this game. They're not going to be able to hang with this offense. If the Saints score over 14 points, I will be surprised in this game. Unless Kirk Cousins throws like a pick six, or they run one back to the house on a punt or a kickoff, there's no way the Saints are even going to be in this game. First place team versus a last place team. The Saints have lost 7 in a row. They've just fired their head coach. It is complete dysfunction, guys. Complete dysfunction in New Orleans. And I just love this spot for the Falcons, man. They look really, really, really good. Real quick, guys, I'm just going to run through some of the other games for Week 10 and let you know some spots that I like. I tend to stay away from division games, but I just think Atlanta is so much better, and New Orleans is so banged up. No Olave, no Rashid Shaheed. That's why I'm going with the Falcons as my lock of the week. You could probably go with the Giants here if you're desperate. Patriots, Bears, I'd stay away. Bills, Colts, I'd stay away. Broncos, Chiefs, another game I don't want any part of. 49ers, Buccaneers, not for me. Steelers, Commanders, not for me. I do like the Vikings in this spot versus the Jaguars. I do like the Chargers if you haven't used them over the Titans as well. That's another spot I was considering. So between the Chargers and the Falcons, I like the Falcons a little bit better because the Chargers are just completely decimated. The Titans' defense is pretty decent, so this could be a low-scoring, close game. And a big turnover could maybe get the Titans a victory, but I doubt it. But I do like the Chargers in the spot. I love the Eagles, but they haven't won in Dallas in a really long time, and they have like some weird Dallas juju that I don't want to be a part of. But I think the Eagles win this game, but I'm assuming most of you have used the Eagles already because they've played 4 really bad teams the last few weeks. Jets, Cardinals, no way. Lions, Texans, And I do like the Rams over the Dolphins, but the Dolphins played the Bills really tough last week, so I'm not really into that game at either. So I'm going with the Falcons as my lock of the week, but I also like the Chargers as a close second. All right, guys, if you like these kind of updates for your Survivor Pool picks, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you're interested in getting early access to my content, you just want to support me and the channel, or you want to get my bets every single Friday, make sure you check out my memberships. I have a 99-cent tier just to support the channel, and for $4.99 a month, you get early access to all my videos, a bunch of exclusive member content like my bets each and every Friday. Make sure you take the time, check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.